Good morning. Welcome to the accountability call. Okay. On today, I'm barely making it. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's me. Okay. I'm going to just go and start there. But I'm here. And I have my to dos for the week and for the day. So I already feel accomplished. How you ladies doing?
I'm feeling good. Happy Monday. We survived another week. We got things done. Let's go.
Happy Juneteenth.
Mm.
I will go to bed. I'm hydrated. God is good all the time, and all the time God is even better.
Right.
I own $1 million business,
Yes.
and I'm gonna live $1 million life that does the least amount of harm to people and love on all the people that I know and you don't even know. That
Yeah.
is all. Carry on.
Love it, love it,
Um,
love it.
if you hear a deep voice in the background and another crackly voice, that's my husband who's here. Um, so yes. Anything you all learned last week? Today's theme is beliefs that move the needle and maintain balance.
Mm.
Right.
And I just started this call listed all the.
Yes. Yes.
We love it.
I wanted to talk about like new beliefs or shifting beliefs or beliefs you already have that help you to like get things done and continue to move the ball forward, but also not burn out, not be overworked, not be overwhelmed, not be sleep deprived, you know. My baby love you. So this came about because I was listening to Kevin Cameron on YouTube, and she is a woman who went from being a nurse to making $30 million in her business in like 3 years. And one of the things that she was talking about, and I was just like, I ain't never heard this, but this is something I feel like I might need to think more about. She was like, she's adopted the belief that the more I rest, the more I make.
I love that.
And I was like, wow, girl,
Mm.
how can I adopt that mindset? Like, even the other day, I was like, okay, go to bed, Inez, because the more you rest, the more you make. And my brain was like, girl, you was lie.
Mm.
But I'm like, this is to take on that really allows you to be in a space where not only do you bring in the systems and the support that you need in order to rest, but you actually prioritize your rest because it is a driving force for exponential growth, revenue, income, blah, blah, blah. I was like, this is something I want to ruminate more on. The more I rest, the more I make.
Mhm.
Which is definitely something that I need to ruminate on because y'all know I'm team don't go to bed most of the time. I have been going to bed recently. Um, so yeah, so that's a belief that I'm thinking about wrapping into my life and just kind of integrating into my brain to help me move the needle, but also maintain balance in all the things that I'm doing.
Like that. I think a new belief that I have is my right now is enough.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is that in the past, I've gotten caught up with later being a better time because I'm going to have more information later. I'm going to do some more studying. I'm going to do some more research before my brain is at the position where it's ready to do the work. And first of all, it's a lie because I rarely actually get more information. And
Mm.
I usually end up just putting myself in a position where I'm I'm panic productive, right? Like the deadline is here. Let me get the stuff done. And
I
so
love that for panic productive.
yeah, yeah. Big time panic producer over here. Um, and yeah, I want to move in the space of my now is enough. And that allows me to just like tackle tasks as they come, and knowing that like I'm capable of doing a great job, right? Because I do the great job in the panic with no additional resources. It's like, why am I putting myself in that position? So I have to tell myself that my right now is enough, and I can get the things done right now. Like I could just crank out this email. I could, I could write this proposal, and it doesn't take all the revving up that it took in the past from a motivational perspective, from a resource perspective. Like, no, what you got right now is enough. Do it right now. And if you have time to come back to it and look at it again, then that's cool. But if not, you got it done, So my now is enough is kind of my new belief.
I like that. That's good.
From the great motivator, Inez A-N-Y. So the plan is working.
Oh, yes.
The whole day. The whole day, but trying to get in the government day.
Yes.
I don't know why, but teach me. Tell me later.
The plan is working. The plan is working, people. The plan is working. And to what Z said, like in the midst of the chaos, the plan is working. In the midst of the opportunities that come up, the plan is working. So I feel there's nothing else to be said. The plan is working. Just is. Watch me work.
Yes. The plan is working. Okay. Yes, it is. The funny thing is, we put a lot of energy into our pre-launch for Zebra and Travel. Like we were emails. Hey Inez, welcome, girl.
Hey,
we talking about what we learned last week. What did you learn last week? We put a lot of energy into our pre-launch, and then last week, scheduling out 2 weeks content, emails, but and then last week I literally did maybe 4 reels. And I was like, I'm just gonna do 4. That's it. Like that's all I had time for. 4. And one of them joints, he made it to an ad, and our whole pages blew up. And I feel like that the last, 5 days have been a real representation of all the beliefs that we are leaning into. Like my right now is enough. Like I don't have to do 3 weeks of content, right? I could do 4 things, and that's gonna be enough. If I leverage it correctly, or if I just follow what I've been taught, right? The more I rest, the more I make. Because baby, we was resting and DMs was flying to our inbox. Like we sleep. I'm over here with my kids, like just flying. And then also the plan is working. Like it's all working. So I love that. I'll be wrapping all of these into my week this week. All right. So how did y'all do with your goals last week? Child, when I tell you, I only did one thing. Actually, no, I only did 2. My first one that I completed was scheduling the final launch content for Zebra and Travel. That's what I did, and the plan was working. The second thing was I put eat, drink, rest, and exercise like a millionaire. Now I did eat, and I did drink, but the resting and the exercise, we're gonna fold that in. Actually, no, I was like, I might just focus on the eat and drinking and the rest, and we'll get to the exercise. Cause baby steps, okay. The rest of this stuff, child, it didn't get done, but a whole lot of other stuff got done. So yes.
I did 2.5.
Mhm.
So I facilitated my collaboration and clarity workshop, and that went really well. I vended on Juneteenth, our new t-shirt line, matchmadeinpurpose.com. Check it out. Um, and then the half, I did conduct some interviews. I did not set up my social systems for my client or for myself. That was kind of in two places. And food and fitness, child. Last week.
Yeah.
It did not happen last week. It did not happen last week. So, but that workshop was really good. So I'm happy and proud. I actually got I got some big deliverables turned in last week that were not on my list. So I'm happy with my productivity last week, even though it wasn't everything on the list.
Eve.
I did everything but. Oh my god! Yeah. Yeah, I did everything I needed to do. For the most part. Looking here, I am taking a break from strength and conditioning training because I'm about to start traveling. In terms of like the self care stuff, I had dance, tea, prayer, liberation, strong class. I feel like I kind of like just went down on all these things last week. To be quite honest, that's probably why I just do feel a little off. I've been so tired for a while, but I've been getting like actually physically tired, and that might be a surprise to people because like how you, um, uh, I need to embody um a little bit more better habits. But it was IDTT's launch. That's my excuse. So yeah, I don't really feel like I've been doing well in my self care. To be quite honest, I haven't been sleeping early nor well. Didn't dance. Didn't drink a lot of tea. So I'm gonna go make some today. Um, I prayed a little bit today. Yeah, strong class is on pause. Engagement. I am delivering excellence as per usual in my current engagement. Doing research in government technology. Uh, the contract that I'm on. But I do need to finish something expeditiously for them. So yeah. And then IDTT been crushing it. Promote partnership and precision. We are
Yes.
like two. We got like two pending partnerships that I need to like chat with them and secure what that looks like actually. So that needs to happen. Um yeah. And then planning upcoming travel for the end of June, aka tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I'm so tired.
Girl.
Yeah, Leah's calling in for
Uh,
the launch, for IDTT, easy getting work done, another property on my next flight, bringing up hard stuff in therapy, debt cancellation.
yes. Okay, so Inez says she learned last week that she can still move forward despite possibly disappointing others. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because
Wow.
sometimes they just gonna have to be disappointed, and it's gonna be okay.
Listen.
Um, and also that she withdrew her membership from her ex's church. She quit a job that was at the end of its season and started practicing public speaking for events. I love this. I feel like release in your spirit. Like, I feel like release the things that are holding you back, the things that are no longer in alignment, right? And moving into things that are in alignment. So we love this for you. Okay. So, and y'all, I am low energy today because I messed around and thought I was doing a good thing, giving my kids a smoothie for dinner yesterday because we don't want them to eat late. I drank the smoothie and now my stomach ain't been right since. Okay. So my energy is a reflection of this today. On today. This week. So our words for last week were pace, stride, and flow. I feel like I was leaned into my word last week.
Peace. Oof.
Precise steps. What's it called? Not running, but deliberate steps. That's what it is. Yes. Yes. Where are we at here? I actually have my list for next week. So this week. First of all, June is over. Like, let's just
Done.
June is over. That means half of the year is over.
Basically. Oh. Yeah.
I have a couple of things that I want to do this week. The first thing is host a web class, which I'm calling it a web class for It's Deeper Than Travel. We have so many new followers, so many new subscribers who are interested in our trips. So I want to talk about how to get on these trips in 2026. Okay. I also need to set up this Deeper Than Travel welcome email sequence. Budget and financial systems. That is what I'm doing today because I have been putting that on for 2 weeks.
Girl, let me add that to the list because.
Okay. It's the admin for me. Complete week 1 of homeschool worksheets with my children. My children love their online learning academy. I don't think that was on cue, but they need to do their worksheets, so I need to do that with them. I also am going to be helping one of my clients make it to her 50th birthday trip. So one of the things that happens so many times is that, especially women who are everything for everybody, right? They are wives, they are girlfriends, they are mothers, they are teachers, they are in their community, and they will make a decision to do something for themselves, something they wanted to do,
Mama,
like take a trip. Just a second, baby.
Can we go somewhere today?
I don't know if we're going to go. We'll see. I'll let you know. But I'm on my call. So, okay.
Bye, Mama.
Bye.
I hope you feel better.
Thank you, girl. Me too. And they'll make a decision like, I'm going to do something for myself. I'm going to take a trip. I'm going to celebrate me. And then life will happen. And the thing that they will decide to release is the thing that they have chosen to do for themselves. Right. And so one of my clients made that decision this weekend. And I said, baby, I won't let you do it. Okay. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to see what the options are. We're going to talk about some strategies because you deserve this trip. And my job is to make sure that it happens. So I'll be doing that this week. Drink tea and take my vitamins daily. I'll be drinking tea all day today, child. I'm just like, I'm done. And I want to go to bed by 11 p.m. every night this week. Like, just go to bed, okay? Because the more I rest, the more I make.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, my list. Number 1 just says all of the admin. Okay. I got I need to get to my intern. I got some feedback forms I need to sit down. I need to recap some coaching experiences. All of the admin. Okay. Then for my social media client, I gotta schedule a social media campaign for them. That needs to happen this week. And go to those social systems. For my government contracting client, I need to close out some contracts, just finalize, but then get ahead on the other things that's coming. So just start doing the work. Then I have budget and finance systems. I got travel plans that need to be booked, budgeted for, taxes, and all things for my trucking company because I just let that thing just be over there doing what it do.
Listen.
And then number 5, I just got food and fitness on here, and I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna do what I can. I don't even have an exact plan. I do kind of, but whatever. We're just gonna get some things done this week in food and fitness. We're just gonna be more intentional with it. So we'll see what that looks like. That's my 5. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, Lord.
I too need to actually sleep early and well. I think I need to call in the Calvary on this and get all the accountability for this expeditiously because it's starting to affect my health. The plan is working, but the body got to be working too.
Right.
And because I'm traveling, I'm trying to think through how I still keep up with all my things. I think that's the sometimes the something thing about traveling is that when you do get a routine and how it shifts and change because you're in a new space. But I can still continue to dance no matter where I go by myself, drink tea, do my prayers, and maybe switch it up to walking or going to a gym with a friend if I'm near a friend where I'm at. So I'm going to be making those requests this week and making that a priority, quite honestly. Continue on with what I'm doing in my current research work. And yeah, IDTT, same thing. Promote, partner, and precision. That is every Tuesday and Wednesday, every day, really, quite honestly. Promote, partner, and precision. Just keep up with my activities for that. And I need to pick the lawyers for the will and estate planning for my parents.
Yeah.
So that needs to be done and happen. Yeah.
Okay. Inez's goals for the week: host a virtual Bible study, pitch to 10 high earners within my target audience, and express gratitude. Yes, I love how it's so simple. You got this, and you put your her word of the week is forward.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, forward. Right. We love it.
Which reminds me of Ghana. Remember the picture we took with being in Ghana? The picture we took with the statue. That means the guy's like pointing. It means like ever forward.
Oh yeah. Yes. What made you choose forward, Inez? Let us know. Listen. I'm trying to think. Word of the week. Word of the week. What is going to help me do these things, child? Great job, Brett. I mean, Drew. Go get one of those red towels that's hanging up. Yeah, or the one that's on the counter. That's fine. Anybody else know their word? Because I don't know my word. Okay.
My word of the week is perspective. If you could change your perspective, you could change your productivity. I had a crazy dream. It's a long dream. Well, one part that happened in the dream, it starts out, I'm in the water in like this Olympic size swimming pool. Then I get out the water, and when I first get out the water, I see there are like 2 large snakes. I'm like, ooh, child, I'm glad I'm out the water. But then as I continue to watch what's happening, all of these animals in the water, like deep swimming underneath the water, it's crazy. But there ends up being this like whole safari. There's like cheetahs, there's lions chasing the giraffes and the rhinos, whatever. So, I had to holler at Chad Van Zandt, like, Chad, what does this mean? What's going on? And what she said was that water usually represents emotions in your dreams, and being out of the water is like you now have a different perspective, and you have all of these animals, which can be all of these large things in your life, whether it's parenting, business, finances, you name it. All of those things still exist, but I now have a different perspective because I'm not in the water being chased by these things.
Yeah.
They're still there and they're happening. And so I just felt like that was a real good summary of where I am now. Like the things, all the things that were happening a year ago are still happening, but I have a different perspective. I no longer feel like I'm being chased by them. It's like, okay, I manage them. So I just want to continue to like be mindful of my perspective of things and not be like in the water and the emotions of it, but be separate and be able to watch and manage them. So that I could get through them, but not feel like the panic, the weight that comes with the panic of being in it. So perspective is going to be my word of the week.
I like this. I feel like that dream is very much in alignment with exactly where you are.
It is. I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. Thank you.
Eve,
I'm gonna go with I was resisting it, so that means that's the word I need to choose. But it's looking like great grace, y'all. And I feel like grace. I feel like that word gets used a lot, but it's to the point where I feel like it doesn't carry weight, but it carries so much weight. Yeah, I think it takes a lot to one give yourself grace and like actually mean it. So yeah, and I need grace with all of the things because I feel like really strong with some things that are happening with me in my life, and then I feel like stuff is like just slipping through the cracks, like right through my fingers. And just trying to like allow myself to be like, not a no, just not yet, and keep it moving, keep it forward. And really trying to explain to people to just meet me where I'm at and to give me grace. Yeah. So I need to practice a lot of grace this week, I feel.
I like this. I'm looking up what is it? I'm really like not sure what I want to lean on this week for my word for the week because it feels like this weekend I spent the whole weekend, like literally a good majority of Saturday and all day Sunday cleaning my entire house. I mean, the entire house. Now, mind you, the last time I've cleaned my entire house was probably 10 years ago because I've had housekeepers or I have not lived here, right? And it was a very cathartic experience because, like, I feel like I've gotten, I call it my old lady phase. I've gotten to the point now where clutter actually bothers me, and things out of order actually bothers me, and makes me unable to focus, or like I feel like it gives me like the mental load feels heavier. And so I was just like, I'm not doing nothing. I am literally gonna put on a podcast. I'm gonna put on a book, and I'm going room to room to room. My kids will be all right. Period. And so I'm feeling like lighter today in my space. And I feel like I want to take that energy into my week. So I feel like it might be light in that, right? Like like feeling like light in my energy, but also allowing my energy to be a light. It's probably what I'm going to lean into this week. Just like not letting any of the things that I have to do or, the responsibilities I have create any type of weight. Like, just continue to just feel this lightness. Like, I remember yesterday when I was done, I sat on my bed and it was just like, I can breathe. Like, I just feel so much lighter. So I think my word for the week is going to be light. Because I want to just maintain this energy for the rest of this week. Okay, Inez says she started off this year with a goal to rebrand and earn more, and I've been hit with many trials. This breakup had the potential to put me in a depression for the whole summer, but God, amen. The only way I can get to the people I'm supposed to help is to continue to move forward. Got it. So you'll be leaning into forward this week. It's so good. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen this church online, Inez. It's called Transformation Church. It's my church online. And there's a series that they're doing, I think, for the next 6 weeks or so, called God Chose You. And it's really good. It's really, really good. So check it out. It's the pastor is Charles Metcalf. He's actually the assistant pastor. The pastor is out for the summer, but check it out. I think it'll be really powerful and uplifting.
You said I go watch something.
I know, girl. I'm coming. So yes. All right, ladies. If you're watching the replay, drop us a note what your major takeaway was. What belief are you implementing or integrating in your life to move the needle and maintain your balance this week? Drop your goals or your word of the week, whatever the things. We will be back next week. Same time, same channel. We might actually be on multiple channels next week. See y'all later. Bye.